the Apostles, chapter 2. The fellowship of the believers. They devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship, to the breaking of bread and to prayer. Everyone was filled with awe at the many wonders and signs performed by the apostles. All the believers were together and had everything in common. They sold property and possessions to give to anyone who had need. Every day they continued to meet together in the temple courts. They broke bread in their homes and ate together with glad and sincere hearts, praising God and enjoying the favor of all people. And the Lord added to their number daily those who were being saved. The Spirit speaks to us through little children.
Thanks be to God.
The guy Lori at the party and is called Little Souls. Each morning brings me happiness because of these little souls, always balancing their charms on my heart. Each has angel wings that embrace me with love and meets my affection equally with their devotion. Everything in my life is multiplied, the love and magic, the grace and laughter, the beauty. For these little souls, I cast my dreams to the wind, so that their wings will always carry me with them. Their souls forever one with mine. The Spirit speaks to us through little children.
Thanks be to God.
I found it. Thanks. Yeah. I found it.
Love the little children. Hallelujah. They are blessed in the eyes of God. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
A reading from the Gospel of John. And chose to live alongside us. We have seen, enveloped in undeniable splendor, the one true Son of the Father, evidenced in the perfect balance of grace and truth. John the Baptist testified about Jesus and shouted, "This is the one I've been telling you is coming. He is much greater than I am, because he existed long before me." Through this one human being, we all receive gifts of grace beyond our imagination. You see, Moses gave us rules to live by, but Jesus, the Anointed, offered us gifts of grace and truth. God, unseen until now, is revealed in the voice of God's only Son, given to us straight from the Father's heart. The Spirit speaks to us through all humanity. Thanks be to God.
Had a fantastic Christmas. As with most family gatherings, it can get very varied, and as your family grows and the little ones join in, it can be difficult to find time to think and prepare a homily. And since Gary didn't do one at Christmas Eve, he told me I could do 12 pages. That was a joke at Christmas Eve. Our theme for Advent was to dream like God would dream. And we had a funeral. One of our lovely members of our faith community, the third one this year, passed away. And our church, you know, we had to deal with that, and it wasn't easy. And I don't know how God can be so wise, but just the fact that we know life is so fragile. We see it on that first day of birth. We see it even when the pregnancy is happening, how fragile it really is, this breath of life that we've been given. And that makes us really, really value it, I think, more than ever. And I think God's dream comes true, at least in my mind, when we see family. Really, whomever God is, God has to be love, there has to be compassion, there has to be forgiveness, because that's what I see and feel and know right here. And that God, and we've seen so many names and ways of worshiping that God, seems to give us total free will. We can screw it up, but we can also recover and catch our balance and say, all right, I shouldn't have done that. Let's try again. You know, as a global community, don't we need to do that? And don't we see the same lessons needing to be relearned? And so I was given a Christmas gift. Actually, the second reading was from one of my Christmas gifts, a book of lessons that I want to read for you. Read that one, would you? Our family is a circle of strength and love. With every union, the circle grows. Every joy shared adds more love. Every crisis faced together makes the circle stronger. The light in the circle of faith and love is in all of us, folks. And we just need to accept one another and celebrate it. And those gifts that were given to Jesus can be given to us. We are co-heirs.
Tattoos on the heart. When Jesus says, "You are the light of the world," I like even more what Jesus doesn't say. He doesn't say, one day, if you were perfect and tried really hard, you'll be the light. He doesn't say, if you play by the rules, cross your T's and dot your I's, then maybe you'll become the light. No, Jesus says straight out, you are the light. It is the truth of who you are, waiting only for you to discover it. So, for God's sake, don't move. No need to comfort yourself to be anything other than who you are. The boys in the Los Angeles gangs where Father Greg Boyle set up a church ministry made a lot of mistakes. They let their rage call the shots for a goodly chunk of their lives. Father G and his parish kept shining their light on the gangs by just loving them as they were. They started a ministry to train them and get them rehabilitated, and to even get them part-time jobs. Eventually, many of the former gang members discovered they too could use their light to transform the lives of themselves and others into peace and love. The Spirit speaks to us through the light in the least likely places. Thanks be to God. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest of the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates us. The Spirit speaks to us through the poor and those who think they are insignificant. Thanks be to God.